Good morning and welcome to Mixed Media Wednesday. I was thinking about what to do for today, and I decided I was going to do some little landscapes using mixed media. So I'm using whatever I've got, papers, collage and what have you, and then I'll do some drawing or stitching or whatever it is I want to do. So I'm wondering whether to take this out. I think I will. So I'll take that out and I'm going to cut it into four, similar to what I did with my little postcards that I did before. Oops, sorry. I'm going to just take this edge off first. Anyway, hope you're well. I didn't say that, did I? I didn't ask you. Yeah, I've been up very early this morning. Let me just fold this so I know where to. And I could do with some more sleep. I'm sleep deprived, unfortunately, but never mind. Right, I don't mind if it's not perfect. That's pretty perfect, but so I'm going to again now, do I make it? Yeah, I think I'm going to make it postcard size again. And then I think sometimes doing smaller pieces takes the anxiety away when you're trying to do something like this, if that makes sense. Well, let me just grab. I like to use these just to work on. Oh, I've got stuff all over my table as well. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the videos recently. Tried to mix things up and you know, do lots of different things. So let me just I'll put two out for now. So what I thought was, I mean, I am going to get messy because I've got a bag of scraps here. I'll use some of those. But the main thing I wanted to do is when, I don't know if you joined me, I hope you did. If you did join me, I'm going to use some of these things that I did, these jelly prints and things like that I pulled out of magazines and things. So I'm going to start using them up because my piles of, you know, materials is just getting ridiculous. So I'll just put this down for a minute. So what I want to do is just have a look. I'm going to do landscapes now. It's supposedly summer. You wouldn't know it from the, you know, the temperatures. But I might do something. Yeah, I'll do some things. I'll try and keep it fresh rather than dark. I mean, most of these are dark, having said that. I've got some blue here. That's pretty. I could use some of that. Don't particularly want to use yellow. Got more blue there. But I'm trying to stay with there. I've got the green there, I could use that. So let me just, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to layer it as if it's a landscape. And then I might add natural materials on there. Okay, so I'm going to start ripping. I'll just take that off. So I'm going to use my glue stick at this stage, and then if I need to add matte medium I will. Okay, so yeah, I'll start ripping some of this. And you know, you can decide if you want to join in as usual. Okay, let's just get that down. So I don't mind if I overlap. In fact, I'm that would be good if I overlap things, so I'm happy to overlap things. Just want to get something down on the paper for now, and then we'll see. And I may end up going bigger if I feel that these cards are not big enough. But yeah, I'm going to get that down. Just checking everything's... Is it dark? It looks dark to me. I'll put the light on. Hopefully that's a bit better. Right, so that's my first bit down. And then I think I will add some of this. I said I wasn't going to use this, but I quite like this piece here, so I'm going to use some of this. So don't be afraid to rip things up, you know, that's if you've made your if you made these sorts of things, then, you know, don't be afraid to use them, is what I'm trying to say, because that's the point of making them, is to use them in your work. And if they're just sitting around taking up space in your craft room, then, you know, it would be better maybe to think about... I think I quite like, I might put that higher up, so I might put a little bit more green if I've got green that I'd like to use. There, that's what I was looking for, something fresh. And I like this paper. No, wrong side. Okay, never mind, I'll use that. I will take some of this side, so I'm going to put that here. So it could very well get messy. In fact, it will. There's no doubt about it. It's going to get messy. Okay. I would have liked a bigger piece than that, but that's okay for now. So yeah, already that's looking interesting for me. So I wanted to use that other piece that I had. There it is, I think. No. Oh, that's nice though. I'll take that away. There it is. Yeah, I like this, and I think I'd like to use it. I'm just wondering whether I should... No, because that just pulls it together. Like this. Like that. Yeah, I think like that. So I'm going to glue that on. And then I'll think about what other types of materials I'm going to use here. Didn't want that there actually. Take it off again. I want this there. So the other thing, of course, is that you could paint or do, you know, on top of these things. Okay, so just rip that off there. I don't mind if it doesn't want to stick. Okay, right, so that's a start. Now let's have a look. Colours. Don't know if I want to use brown at this stage. Let's see what I can get from this. I think I'm going to put something on the here. So I'm going to look for some tissue. Glue. I was thinking glue. I've got lots of tissue. I always keep it. I recommend keeping it because it doesn't take up a lot of space in your okay, so I'm going to put that there. So I'm going to put the glue on here. It just makes things a lot easier. So I'm just doing a background. It doesn't necessarily mean, oh, she's done a sky. Which way did I have it? That way, I think. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Right, let me just work this out. And put it there. And I want the creases, so just to give texture. So then I can cut the rest of that off. And I'm not worried if I don't get it perfectly off at this stage, because I will take it off later. Right, so I'm winging it here, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's just see. Let's see, we're having fun with some mixed media. I'll just check everything's... Oh, I've got to plug you in. Just 1 second. Yeah, so I'm back. Right, I'm going to now look in my little bag of scraps. See if there's anything in here. Just quickly look. If there's anything I'd like to add. I like that. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at more of so it looks, right now it looks like a bit like a landscape, but, and I want partly to have that because I want landscape, but what I'm also doing is looking at sort of textures and things like that that you might not consider using. You know, you might think of a landscape in a traditional sense, but I'm sort of thinking I want to do something a bit different here. Well, that's not, I want it on straight at least, even if it's weird. Yeah, it won't go on straight for some reason. Right, I do want it on straight, so I'm going to have to put some more glue there. That's straight. What is wrong? Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there because I can go over that. So I might use a bit of this actually. So I might use some here, there. And I'm going to use some over here. Maybe down here. keep that off for a minute. It distracts me having these little bits over the edge because it makes the composition not work out quite how I want it. Right, so here we go. Let's do some more textures. Push about having some of this. There. Or no, not there. I think I might put some up here. So we're playing, guys, so that's what we're doing. We're just playing, and we'll see what comes of it, and then if we don't like it, we can change it. Okay, so that's going up there. That balances things a little bit. Right, now I think I would like some of this. I'm thinking either there or no, not there. Not there. Okay. Just put some glue on the edge here. Like this, and then have it even a little bit less, like that, and then I will cut the rest of that off. There we go. I just wanted something down there. Okay, and then I think I want more of this bubble thing. There. So I'm sorry I'm gone quiet, but it, you know, it's like trying to put things down, but also trying to create something. You know, it's not easy just to, especially this sort of impromptu stuff. As I've mentioned before, I don't find it easy. Okay, so that's good. So I'm happy with that so far. Just take that off there and that off there, so it doesn't distract me. So feel like this needs brightening up a little bit with something. So I'm thinking, is there something here? No, I like this. Okay, it's dark, but let's see if there's anything that we can get from this. So I'm going to pull this out. Put that down there. Right, let's see. It's almost weirdly very similar. I find that weird. I don't know what that, you know. Okay, I'm going to take this. Obviously this is going to be far too big to use in here, as far as I'm aware, but I would like to use some of it, so I'm going to try and it's beautiful. How about that? It definitely brightens it up. I'm going to go for that. Beautiful, I like that. Okay, and I think I just need one last piece, and I'm wondering whether to put this here. There, maybe there, but if that's the sky, so it depends if I want it to be. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. Just going to take that end off. Do that again. There. Right, I'm not keen on it just sticking out like that, so I think I want to put something else there. Yeah, I'll put that there. Just I don't like the way that just sort of. Why am I putting everything on wibbly wobbly? Why? Oh, okay. Right, okay, so that made its own mind up how it was going to go. Right, so now there is that little bit there, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Well, yes, I am. I'm going to put something there. Maybe this. Or if I just rip some of that off. Whoops, didn't mean that. What's that like? I quite like it, but I'm just going to take the white edge off. I don't know if this is going to look weird with cutting it, but I don't want to see the white, so much of that white edge. I'm going to add that. So I'm trying to make quick decisions, as you can probably tell, because, you know, I think if you work this way intuitively, then, you know, you might get better and more interesting results, and that's what I'm hoping for. Can't quite make my mind up about that. What about some of this? There. I mean, it's not like you have to cover literally every piece, you know, you can add other things in or whatever, or later on. Right, so that's covered. So I'm just going to move all this out of the way now. My little scraps. And some of them I won't be keeping. Right. So that's interesting. I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to think about what I want to do with it. So, or maybe I do another one. Yeah, I think I'll do the next one. And I will try and do this a bit quicker. Using different materials just to get two different, well, not different materials, but different, you know, ideas. So what I'm thinking is, if I had something behind there, what would that look like? You know, you can't really see it, can you? See the green. You might be able to see it when it's wet. So I'm just going to rip this off and glue this on. Just trying something different, seeing if it works. Sorry if I'm knocking the camera. Like this. It's really pretty. Now, when you get to this stage, don't panic. If it, you know, don't worry about anything that's. So I don't want all of them. I just want some of these. Quite hard to tear. I'm going to cut it actually. No, I don't want cut edges. So I could go for that and see how that works out. Yeah, I think I will. It's got interesting marks. Right, now what I'm going to do, instead of using, I'll use this one. Instead of using my glue stick, I'm going to use matte medium. Because I'm thinking, just pop matte medium down here and put that there. So I'm hoping that the paper reflects what's underneath a little bit, and it does, which is what I was hoping for. So that's good. Good. Let me just put a little bit more under there, because it seems like there's some parts that don't have. I don't think I was very good at spreading it out. Okay. I love that bit of blue actually. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, happy with how this is going. Okay. This is wet strength tissue paper, so it should be fine in terms of holding up with wet papers. Might be more difficult to trim. Yeah, so I like the fact that you can see. I'm going to glue that down actually. Oh, I didn't have the lid on. I might just glue it down. Okay. Yeah, so I really like this. But I want to do more to it. I don't want to leave it like that. So I'm not going to put those on. It might feel like I want something bright. Not that. I want something to come from the top. Seeing how this would look. There's some pink on there. I don't think I like it. There's nothing wrong with it, but it just doesn't look right with that. So, looking for other things, keep looking. There's no rush, but you know, obviously I'm trying to some of this. I might put a little bit of this somewhere across here. Or should I put it down here? Yeah, I think that's better. It breaks that up a little bit. Okay, and now we need something for maybe the top. Something like that to add balance. Oops, there we go. And this will just add a little bit of balance there. Okay, that's good. I like that. Quite like that this way. No, let me think. It's interesting. I don't know if you found it, and I'd be interested to hear whether you find that you navigate towards the same colours and things, or you know, because you know, I mean, the reason I'm saying it is because I do, and I find myself navigating, you know, to the same colours over and over again, and then, you know, you have to question yourself. Are you pushing your boundaries a little bit? You know, can you push your boundaries a bit? Yeah, I like that there. So that's going there. I mean, you know, this isn't a test. Nobody's going to, you know, you don't have to push your boundaries. You can, you know, stay where you feel most satisfied. up a little bit. Right. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Something down here maybe. Yeah, see, that is pushing my boundaries. Well, what about that with the blue on? Like the blue, yeah, maybe that. Maybe I won't like it, but I'm going to try it. Yeah. I feel like now it needs something else next to it. Below it. Going to try this along here, but I'm going off the edge. All right, let's cut this and see what we have. No, I don't like that. It looks contrived. It's not right. If something isn't right, change it if you want to, but I don't feel that's right, so I'm going to change it. We can put there instead. I mean, a little bit of pink might show through, so I'm happy to put this there. Yeah, but again, it just feels like it's not right. Okay. Keep going until it feels right. I'm trying to break that bit up there. Just cut that little edge off there without trying to make it look. So I'm going to put that here. Still not happy with it though. I can't quite put my finger on it. Quite. But it will have to do because that's where I'm at. Okay, I actually think that's better. Right, now I think I've played around enough and I like the colours, very different obviously. So now I'm going to look at materials that I have that could produce different results.